Good morning guys, welcome back to another episode of my weekly vlog. I am currently walking down to check my postbox. Not really holding the camera very still. Whoa, almost slipped on the ice. It's about it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm currently risking life and limb walking down to the postbox. There's been about 2 inches of new snow last night, straight over sheet ice. So it's really slippy. I almost just slipped over. It's been so warm here for the last few weeks, so everything was melting. It is chaos this morning. We finally had another bit of a dump of snow, if you can kind of see. I don't know if that's picking up the snowflakes. The digger is here on the road this morning clearing all the snow, because that's how it works. We get some snow, the digger comes, he scrapes it all off, makes it safe for us to be able to drive. I just walked down to the post box. My neighbour just got back from holiday, so I was talking to her. Just saw my other neighbour shoveling snow. It's absolute chaos. What a little bit of snow will do. It's been so warm. Everything's been melting. So I really didn't think we were going to get this again. If you look at my feet, can you see this? Lovely snow. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, the digger is on the road, so I'm going to move my car and so he can scrape the road fully. Yeah, good morning and welcome. Thanks for clicking on this episode. Oh my god, it's freezing, but it's not even below 0, it's +1 degrees, and you can see, get my window wipers on, you can see how much snow there is this morning. How is it snowing so much, but it's +1 degrees? I'm freezing. For the last 3 weeks, this snow has been melting. I honestly thought when we came back from the UK, there would be no snow left, which is so crazy for this time of year. But for the last 3 weeks, it's been like 6 degrees above 0, and the grass was starting to show, which is so crazy for March. I really thought we were going to come back and have no snow left. So my mind kind of flipped over to spring, and I was ready. I was ready for Easter, for spring, for the warm, for the sun, for the water. But now we've woken up to like, what, 3 inches of snow? So back into winter we go. Changing my mindset. I'm back into winter. Snowboarding's back on the cards. That's a good thing. But I was really ready for a bit of sun. Especially when I was in England, it was so warm. It was literally shorts and t-shirt weather all week, which for March is so crazy. But yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I need to go and get my bank card because I'm going to need to get petrol. I don't know if I can pay with my phone for petrol. Anyway, that's irrelevant. I had a bit of a plan for today. I was going to go to the gym. I'm going to change a bit of direction with the whole gym thing. Like, I am still going to the gym, don't get me wrong, but I really want to be in the mood. Like, I really need to be in the mood to go to the gym. I'm trying to change that. That's a very slow thing. Like, there's lots of different things you can do at the gym. You know, there's step class, there's yoga, there's what's it called? Spin class, there's strength training, there's all of that. But what I'm starting to realise is the gym makes me hungrier, right? And everything I hear from everyone is that to lose fat, you need to be in a calorie deficit, okay? So I also know, for me, the gym is probably making minimal difference. The thing that is making the most difference is the food. So maybe I'm going to take, for a little while, I might take my energy from the gym and put it into what I'm eating. And some of you might say it's a bit of a cop-out, but like, I'm still going to go to classes that I go to like easily, like step class tonight, yoga class tomorrow, Zumba on Wednesday. I'm still going to do those things because they come very easily to me. I don't have to overthink them. Strength training, when I'm making my own workout plan, I have to really think about what I'm going to do, how many reps, how long I'm going to spend in there, what muscle group I want to work. And like, I'm not the best at it. I'm not educated on it. So I'm just kind of trying to figure it out, and it takes a lot of motivation. As much as I love it, I have to figure it out. And then like my kind of overthinking comes in, and I'm like, am I doing it right? Am I wasting my time? Stuff like that. So what I might do is give myself a bit of a break, and instead of like pushing, got to get to the gym every day, and sort of give myself a hard time, I might take that energy for a little while and put it into what I'm eating, especially if the gym's making me hungrier, especially strength training. So maybe I spend the next few weeks focused on food and calorie deficit, and then after about 6 weeks check in with the scales, see what I weigh, and then the gym can maybe come back in as like a toning up, whatever. Yeah, that's a loose plan anyway. I love food. I'm hungry all the time. I've got bad eating habits for sure. Like, food is a celebration for me. Food is something we do every time we do something fun, like going out to eat with friends, celebrating anything. Food is involved. Friday night, it's Friday, let's eat. Like, food is, my relationship with food is definitely something that can be improved. And then obviously on top of that, you have cravings, sugar addiction, binge eating, all of that stuff. And not binge eating where I'm like hiding in a corner eating a lot of stuff, but more like I don't eat because I think I'm doing myself a favor, and then I get so hungry that I can't even be patient enough to cook a healthy meal. I just like eat snacks. This is me being really vulnerable and honest. I don't tell anyone this stuff. Why I'm telling my 5 subscribers, I don't really know, but yeah. So maybe I'm going to try that. I'm still going to the gym. I'm still going to do those classes like I said, but maybe I'm just going to put a bit of my energy into what am I eating? How's it making me feel? How can I increase my protein intake? So I've jumped in the car now. The idea was to go to the gym, but I think I might shoot and get some protein powder. And lots of you might be screaming at the TV right now saying it's the wrong thing to do. My neighbour is just walking up the road. So I will check back in with you after I get my bank card. Oh my God. Okay, I'm back. I got my bank card, so now I can get petrol. My neighbour's gone. I don't know how much longer I have until he walks back past this way. I can't remember what I was saying. So, yeah, the plan was to go to the gym and take you with me and do some strength training. But instead of doing that, I'm risking, you know, getting really, really hungry. And I know what you're thinking. Go to the gym anyway, and then come home and eat a protein-rich meal. And I get that. I hear you, but I'm just not there yet. That's all I can say. That's my honest truth. I'm just not in a place where I can figure out my strength training program, take myself off to the gym and do a full hour strength training program, workout, whatever, come home and discipline myself enough to eat like a protein rich meal. That probably is what I should be doing. I get that. But for now, I'm not really in the mood for strength training. So I'm going to listen to my body. I'm hungry already. It's what, 9:40 in the morning. Haven't been called into work today. So I'm going to shoot into town, get some petrol, grab some protein powder and some mixed berries, because I'm going to try and change like my daily eating habits. I've been watching Zoe Ray. I might have mentioned her already in my vlog, which is a little bit sad, but if you don't already watch her on YouTube, she's really good. I like her because she's new to YouTube. Well, she's new-ish to YouTube. She's been doing it for like 3 years or something, 2 or 3 years. And so she's kind of like a normal person. She's not a celebrity. She's not, I know her sister went on Love Island, and Zoe possibly got some of her subscribers on YouTube, you know, because her sister is Molly May, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about any of that. I like her content. I like that she's very normal and humble, and she did have a normal job, and she has like a normal size apartment. I guess I can relate to her. She's going down like the fitness influencer route, and I just saw in one of her vlogs the other day that in the morning she's having like a mixed berry water protein smoothie. She has it every morning, and I'm thinking, okay, what do I have for breakfast? And most mornings I skip breakfast. and I don't eat until 12, 1 o'clock, when I'll have some yogurt and then I'll eat something in the evening and then that's it. But if you really break down what I'm eating in a day, my protein intake is so low. And when I think about it, like, it's so hard to get 120 grams of protein in you. There's only so much you can eat in a day, and you can't eat 100% protein. So yeah, that's something I'm trying to figure out as well. But if I can have like a berry smoothie type thing in the morning, and that's kind of 20 grams of protein done, that's such a bonus. And then obviously the Greek yogurt has some protein in it. There's like salmon, vegetables, there's always tuna. So there are lots of sources of protein I enjoy eating. It's just planning those meals and trying to regulate it, I guess, and get enough of everything. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I don't know if focusing on protein is something that's important at this stage. I don't know if I should be focusing on the gym and like forgetting the food aspect. I don't really know anything. All I can do is what I feel and what I've learned and stuff like that. So don't feel like the gym this morning. I'm going to focus on food. I'm going to go grab a bag of protein if I can find a bag in this village. Come home, make a protein berry smoothie, get some stuff done that I need to do today. I'm going to do some meal prep with you again, to like manage some food situations. That didn't make sense, but I'm rambling and I'm aware I'm rambling, so I need to cut off and get going. I weighed myself this morning. I haven't for a few weeks, I think, and it said like 74.5, so still hovering around the 74 mark. About 18 months ago, I was probably about 76.5. About 6 months ago, I was about 76.5 kilos. I don't know what that is in stone. Now I've moved over from England to Europe. Kilos is everything. So yeah, I'm weighing about 74.5 kilos. Again, I'll repeat, like, I just want to lose like 10 kilos or something. I know it sounds easy, but it's not going to be. Yeah, 74 is good. I haven't slipped back to 76.5, so I'm happy about that. I'm about 171 centimeters, about 5'7.5". I don't know what my ideal weight is for that height. But at the moment it's 74.5 kilos. If it can even come down to 70 for summer, like, that would be amazing. Why is it so hard? I don't know. I just love food. Anyway, follow me for the day. I'm heading into town now. I'm going to get some petrol. I don't know what footage I'm going to be able to get because, yeah, filming in public and all of that. Yeah, catch up with you in a bit.
The places that we ate, you cut through the noise. I wish I knew what you were thinking of. One last drink before it's time to go home. I had my chance, but I screwed it up once more. It's been years and it still kills me. Your dynamite, so fucking pretty. Hold on, darling, don't let me down.
Guys, it's so cheap to fill up this car. It's like £40 to fill up this tiny Fiat 500. Oh, that was bad camera. I think there's somebody waiting to use this. Let's put you there. Oh, that's a terrible angle. And the lighting is really bad. Will I use this footage? Probably not. Will the camera stay standing? Probably not. Okay, I just got petrol. It was like £40. 40? Well, I'm like mixing accents here. I'm mixing like American and English. It was about £40 to fill up my little Fiat 500, which is pretty cool actually. I'm so used to spending like £120 to fill up a car. So every time I fill this car up, I know you use it quickly and all of that, whatever. It just feels nice that to fill it up is like £40. Anyway, that job is done. I'm now gonna head to the supermarket. I think I got a bit of petrol on my hand, which is so gross. I'm gonna head to the supermarket now and have a look at some berries for my smoothie, some protein powder, and whatever else I think I might need.
When I go with confidence, when I go to roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow.
any of you guys know that this little petrol symbol actually tells you which side of the car your petrol cap is on? Like, I had no idea that was a thing. Somebody told me, in most cars, not in all cars, I can't speak for all cars, but in most cars that I've been in, that you have the little petrol symbol, and it always, sometimes, usually, has a little symbol to let you know as the driver which side your petrol cap is on. So I'll turn you around and I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see because of the lighting. But you see that little petrol symbol? Ignore all the other warning signs, it's fine. That little petrol symbol, can you see the little arrow to the right hand side? Maybe this is really obvious to everyone else. I didn't realise for a very long time that that arrow is telling me that the petrol cap is on the right hand side. So as you're driving along and you think, oh my god, I need petrol, and you put it into the petrol station and then you've got the pumps and you don't know which side the cap is on, it tells you right in front of you. I didn't know that. I had no clue. My friend told me. I've been driving for years and years and I never knew that the answer was right in front of me. The amount of times I'd stop and get out and check which side the petrol cap was on, or I'd try and look in the wing mirror or try to remember from last time, but actually the little arrow next to the petrol pump gauge, petrol pump sign, petrol gauge, whatever it is that you've got in your car, have a look, comment down below and tell me what side it tells you that it's on. Because this little Fiat has a little arrow that's telling me my petrol cap is on the right hand side. And it is. So you learn something new every day. I got to the age I got to without having a clue about that. So I just thought I'd share the love, share the news, and maybe it makes your day easier. Anyway, I just went into the supermarket. I got some mixed berries, some chocolate chips, and some honey and salt almonds and cashews. I tell you why. I looked at the protein powder, didn't love... Oh, someone's just walked past. Didn't love the options. And I thought, oh, that was my neighbour. Ah! So I looked at the protein powders and didn't love the options that there were. I'm going to go and try a different shop another day. There's a bigger town down the road about an hour's drive away, and I will go there and see if they have anything, or I'll look online. But to be honest, it's so daunting. Like, what do you choose? I know that whey protein has got a bad reputation, but then there's like vegan protein and animal protein and non-animal protein. What on earth do you buy? I really am lost with that, so I'm going to have to do a bit of research. I'm going to try and recreate an acai bowl without the acai, because I can't get acai where I live. I live in a small mountain village and they don't do acai paste or acai bowls or anything like that. So I'm going to try and recreate it. I'm going to blend up these mixed berries, make it into like a smooth consistency and put it back in the freezer. And then I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to add chopped banana, some chia seeds, chocolate chips, some nut butter, and maybe a sprinkle of those honey nuts. That's the plan. Maybe, I don't know if I'll do that today. Depends how much life my blender has got in it, because as we all know from previous vlogs, my blender is doesn't always like to be a blender. I'm gonna have a look and getting a NutriBullet. I think the time has come to go back to my NutriBullet ways. If NutriBullet see this video and you want to send me a NutriBullet, I will take it. If you want to sponsor me, I will take it. Considering I've got like 9 vlogs and 5 subscribers, I can't see that they're gonna agree to that. But I'm gonna try and get myself a NutriBullet, try and recreate an acai bowl. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Acai, acai, I have no idea. Will I have time to do it this morning? I don't know. Disappointed about the protein powder. I'm gonna have to think of another way of increasing my protein today. Yeah, let's head home and see what I can create with this stuff.